views. I don't want to be Mr. Views. I hope you guys will consider subscribing to the channel this month if you have not. Some of the major benefits you get. Number one, you don't have to watch advertisements when I run them. The whole issue going on with my Twitter. So you may have noticed over the last couple of days, my Twitter no longer has an avatar. It no longer has a header banner. And basically, you know, this guy who was impersonating me on the internet and striking down people's videos and Twitter posts in my name illegally, I called him out a few days ago, and he then decided to turn his ire towards me. So this guy's literally breaking the law multiple times on a daily basis and could probably really get into legal trouble if anyone found out who his real identity was. Of course, it's the internet, so you have some problems doing that. So there's good news and bad news. The bad news is my Twitter account was struck a ton of times. What? You know, this guy doing insane amount of false claims against it. And I had to basically dispute each one of those false DMCA takedown claims with a counterclaim saying, no, this is false. This guy's obviously malicious. He posted on Twitter he was going to maliciously do this. Here's the evidence. And the bad news is, on top of that, Twitter apparently is incredibly slow to react to any of this, because I put in some of these counterclaims on Wednesday. Today is Saturday, and I still have not heard a single response from Twitter. So it's obvious that these people are slow as hell. Of course, I'm sure their excuse would be that there's a pandemic and they're not employing anyone to look at these right now. So what's hilarious is they'll do takedowns, but then they're not employing anyone to review the takedown counterclaims for false takedowns. Isn't that delightful? That's what you get. That's what you fucking get, bitch. Like, wow, that's really a logical thing to do with your business, isn't it? But again, just like YouTube, it seems to me, all Twitter cares about is themselves. All they care about is being legally protected so they don't get sued. They don't actually care about the rights of anyone on the internet at all. They only have a DMCA takedown system to protect themselves from litigation. You know, they would actually have to make a real takedown system that has a review by a human to check it if they actually cared, and they don't. It's just very simple, okay? So that's the bad news. But the good news is my Twitter is very much still active. At They Call Me DSP. It's still in effect. It still works.
Fuck no.
I don't know why, because I figured getting hit with all these takedown requests would, you know, maybe suspend my account and get me in trouble, which I don't know how I could get in trouble for things I didn't do. But knock on wood, so far the account is fine.
No!
Being that Twitter is so slow to act right now, I'm still worried. I'm still worried that my Twitter may be, you know, erroneously suspended for things I didn't do. So, please follow my backup Twitter account at me_DSP2. I did not make that name, by the way. Twitter just auto-assigned it to me. If you follow that Twitter account, it's a backup. So that way, if worst case scenario, my Twitter does get shut down for whatever reason, I'll be able to, you know, have somewhere else to post so you guys still know what's going on. I don't give a shit. All right. Excuse me. If you tip me, those are funds I get today to spend on something important. In fact, I'm not even going to lie. I just ordered something for the 100 Vest celebration. I did. I just this morning ordered something special for the 100 Vest celebration coming up if we hit it. And the reason I'm very glad I did that, because it said it's barely going to arrive in time. I told you guys about this. Hey, Phil, can we talk about your taxes? No. This is not your personal life. This is not information that you need to know about on a gameplay stream, right? It's none of your business. Jackie Smurf, I wish. He says, perhaps by next year we could save up enough to not only get past tax stuff and everything, but pay for a honeymoon. My problem is, I don't even have enough for tax stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I'm barely getting by paying bills, and I know I'm going to have more problems later this year with taxes and stuff. It's like an endless cycle. You know, it potentially looks like it could be years and years until I'm in a situation where I'm not in that kind of a situation, and maybe I can actually do something like go on a vacation, but not anytime soon. We're talking years and years, man. You know, it just sucks. But that's my life. That's my reality. And I gotta deal with it. So I need you guys to understand that. Please try not to delve too much into my personal stuff that is against the rules. Hard Knock Life to the dollar saying I'm cool with Recchi at a law now. And would I unban Snow Carl? No. And by the way, I'm not cool with anybody. It's not your job to determine who I'm cool with and who I'm not cool with. In fact, you don't know what you're talking about. Mind your own business. Have you spoken with any of your detractors about what Superhound Media is doing to them? No. I don't speak with my detractors. Just because I stuck up for what was right and publicly called out someone who was impersonating me on the internet and taking down detractor videos and content in my name illegally doesn't mean that I've spoken personally with them or that I'm going to. Coming together for a common cause, a common good, is something that all humans should be able to do whether or not you like each other. And that's something that we did. And that's where we leave it. This is my place of business. This is where I make my living. And you're shutting me down without a single human looking at the situation to verify that anything is correct. That's illegal. And sadly, their counterclaim process is terrible too. Like I said, I've counterclaimed some of this stuff since Wednesday. It's Saturday and I haven't gotten a single response from anyone on Twitter. So it's obvious this whole system is broken and stupid. But I guess that's life. But I am 100% in my right to criticize a company publicly that has wronged me. And when you're telling me that I did all this wrong stuff when in reality I've done absolutely nothing wrong, and you have punished me by taking away my ability to use an avatar, taking away my ability to use a channel banner, taking down posts, and publicly said, you know, you've done something wrong when I didn't, just because you have no one verify false claims because you're very, very sloppy and not very professional. I have the right to publicly criticize them. So if you don't like that, what I would say to you, Donald Trump, if you don't like the fact that I can criticize a company that has wronged me, you should leave the United States and go somewhere else. Go somewhere where there is no free speech and live in a place where all corporations are 100% protected from any criticism. Excuse me. Fat tits of lardation. Timmy, $5. Your thoughts on automobile wrecks with family members? Yeah, that's horrendously awful. I would hate that anyone ever would have an automobile wreck involving family members. I don't know that's a really bad question. By the way, I know that you're a detractor meme for wings, so I'm just going to say your name is FTOL. And I'm going to say thank you for the $5 tip, but please don't repeat detractor memes against other streamers on my stream. It's messed up. Okay? Yes. What the fuck? Why would they put a hole in the platform? Why would they put a hole in the platform? Why would they do that? You've gotta be fucking kidding me. In reality, the only people who say stupid shit like that are jealous idiots. You know, right now, I've had incredible, overwhelming positivity and success in the last month and a half of my life, and people are so butthurt about it. They are so angry and butthurt. People who don't like me right now are probably typing away at their computers. I can't believe it. He reached another vest goal. How can he do that? Listen to how he answers this question. My butt hurts so bad. And they do it every single fucking day because they're losers. And they come on the streams and they try to derail, you know, and tough shit. Old Horizons tipped me $1.30. Said, what was your departure from Road Warriors Amicable? What does that mean? Road Warriors. Someone mentioned this the other night too. They said, I remember now. Someone said Road Warriors. It's got to be another stupid fucking meme I don't understand. It's got to be something stupid. So I'm just going to ignore it and say thanks for the tips. Ludicrous tipped me $1. It says there are people dying around the world. Why are they spending $100 a day on you when people need it more than you? Ludicrous, here's the thing, and this is what you got to understand about the way our world works, all right? People every day make choices on what they value and what they think has purpose or meaning in their lives, all right? I'm well aware that there's people in the world that are needy and need help, and people are very welcome to go support those people. I would never, in my wildest dreams, say, support me over someone who's needy and needs help, right? But it is of the power of my own viewers to decide how they spend their money, where they contribute, what they crowdfund, what they help, what they don't help. That's their choice actively.